Alright everyone, welcome to Sailor Moon Base Market at the one and only Moon Base Market event space here in St. Louis, Missouri. We are getting right into it. On the player 1 side, Spoinkman. On the player 2 side, Mr. K. This is already going to be a very good match. You don't get to see these two play very often, I don't think.
Especially not at the very start of the tournament.
Oh, especially not. Wow. That crouching light kick from Uranus is a degenerate button crossing up in the corner like that.
Mercury currently was winning the projectile war, decided to go in, did not work out. Mercury's going to try playing that projectile war again. Oh my god.
This is what Spoinkman wants to do. He does not want to play the up-close game with Uranus. And that's why.
It only takes an SPD, knock you down to the...
And make you really regret your day.
Right.
Spoinkman, of course, doing a lot of early jump jabs. Those are failed tornadoes. He is playing on a hitbox. And that imposes exactly the challenges you think it would. Very good guard cancel to chase the backdash in.
All right, using those
Double
projectiles.
Tornado, very good idea, but forward dashes guard cancel into a regular throw. Oh, very brave wake up. Wasn't punished, luckily.
I know from experience, once Uranus has you knocked down, it's a very hard fight.
Because then that fireball suddenly is coming in meaty, and that substantially reduces your ability to punish the forward dash with a guard cancel. But as we say that, guard cancel tornado takes a round for Spoinkman. Our young Charles.
And is this an infinite? Yes.
Yep. This will be a very short round if he finishes. And he doesn't. All right, take a shot, everybody. First dropped infinite of the night.
But that was a whip tornado, or messed up input.
Yep. Spoinkman is, he knows. He knows what lost him that round.
Steve or Mr. K hydrating between the rounds. It's like he got the large size at Petramart.
People really being out here not being hydrated. Shake my damn head. All right, on to game 2. Let's hope this Spoinkman can turn this around. Very good challenge at round start. Always a good option for Mercury to move slightly forward and hit that light kick.
Right. Very aggressive.
Usually where he gets the party started, but Mr. K knew that was just a little too meaty and dashed forward. And now Spoinkman's getting infinited for his troubles. Just a stare down.
Wow, that was good.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god.
Not exactly a favorable trade for Steve, but he's got the corner pressure out of it and gets another infinite.
And
that
it's
is
over.
2-0 Mr. K. We were getting better. We were getting closer to dethroning him, but
we're learning.
We're not there yet.
Many of our strategies do not work against Uranus.
We'll figure it out. We got this. Wasn't that 2-0?
Are we doing 3 out of 5?
We shouldn't be. Wasn't that 2 games?
It was.
These clowns. Maybe this is casuals. It's the only thing I can think.
Right.
We're professional here.
Let's let them planes figure it out. Okay, and with whatever this is, we've got...
Whatever, you get some commentary with your casuals.
Right. That jump punch. Even though that's missed input for a tornado, usually works out about half the time. But it's over.
It's over! Yeah, he's getting up after that third one, so I think...
we might be doing 3 out of 5?
No, I think that he just won with some extra credit. Either that or we're actually starting the bracket now, which would make sense. Oh, we got Nam and Trip. Okay, so that was casuals.
Ah,
that was one hell of a casuals match.
Right.
Damn. Good old Trip.
Yeah, that's
I didn't know he was playing Sailor Moon. Is he?
Looks like he's giving it a shot. Help up our numbers
Good
a little
old
bit.
Trip. He's joined us on so many crazy adventures.
Just wait till January.
All right.
Whoa.
And he's playing on a SNES. Oh, guys. Switching sides on me. And he's playing on a SNES pad. That's brave. And who is he playing? Is he playing Moon? Moon doesn't have too crazy motions, does he? Oh, is he coming back? Hey. You want to know which one's the Shoto? That's Neptune.
Yep.
She's got a fireball. Okay, her fireball's quarter circle back. Okay, never mind. We got some new blood here.
Right.
Gotta tell him who to play. Told him Neptune is the good answer.
Cutting their teeth on the resident Shoto of the game.
Good character. Very fundamental. Good to learn the game with. And characters are so like, you know the old adage is, you know, play the character you want to play with. This is one of the few games where I would say there are legitimate starter characters. And I would say Neptune is one of those characters you play a little bit with him, get a feel for him, see how it works out.
Yeah, you got Fireball.
Jump a lot, apparently. Sweep a lot. Look, if you're playing a new game, you find the Shoto. What are things you're going to do a lot? You're going to jump a lot, you're going to throw a lot of fireballs, you're going to do a lot of sweeps. That's everyone's day one Shoto.
Well, it helps you understand the general flow of the game, because you already know what all the inputs are.
For sure. Well, I believe Nam here is not actually very versed in the 2D fighters. He is a Smash person by and large, I understand.
Oh, is he?
That's what I believe, yes.
Does Trip play any games?
Trip is definitely more familiar with 2D fighters than Nam for sure.
Ending with a timeout.
And he got it. A lot of jumping going on.
Okay.
A lot of backdashing.
Neptune did discover the backdash.
Oh, classic. Jump hard kick into crouch hard kick.
That's how you
it's
do
my
it.
favorite combo.
Does a lot of damage.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite combo in any fighting game.
Oh,
that's
overhead.
An overhead. He may not have known it was an overhead, but it hit, and that's all that counts.
Right.
Chip him out.
And he did it.
Empty jump sweep. It took it. Got one on the board.
Sweeps are good. Neptune's sweep is really good.
It is. It's a very good button. This game's great, by the way. Push to assign.
All right.
We really are in the 21st century.
See if Trip can run it back or if Neptune's going to dominate. Again, playing Moon on a Super Nintendo pad. And looks like Nam is playing on a PS4 controller.
That's a nice thing about these decoders is you can can't use whatever you want, but damn near.
Right.
And seeing people play on their DualShock 4s it gives me a lot of joy, not gonna lie.
Playing Sailor Moon for the Super Nintendo on a DualShock 4. On a real Super Nintendo.
On a real Super Nintendo.
Man. Boy, this is close. There's so many hits.
Yeah, it's kind of a slugfest going on.
Right.
Spend a lot of time in the air. Probably their Smash background.
Right. Oh my God.
Very nice punish on that fireball.
All right, creating some distance.
Oh no.
Some more fireballs
Just
out
ate
there. But you can't create distance against Moon. Moon's got that forward dash.
Hey, he figured out how to Dragon Punch.
So did Trip there for a minute.
And that Dragon Punch is safe on block. If they don't know that, they're about to figure it out soon.
Right. Neptune getting a lot of pokes in there. Whoa, ending with
just
a
push buttons. Sometimes you just
cancel
gotta push buttons. It works.
Right. It's working in this particular game. Whoa! Starting off with the tiara projectile.
Oh, no. Wow, he just jabbed through that moon cross-up. I gotta try that next time. Very good.
You press buttons, you find out some new stuff.
He's learning how to use that DP right, I'll tell you that much.
Yup.
He's already playing Neptune.
It's like, wait a minute, this is safe.
This is safe. I'm gonna use this all the time. And he is not wrong.
We're gonna see it on Wake Up.
I don't know if he knows that it's invincible yet.
Oh,
no, don't do that.
Whoa. Well, that's the
Hey, it worked. What can I say?
jump punch in the corner, man.
All right. Got it tied 1-1.
It's quick. It's tough to punish. One. This is, I believe, the round to determine the game.
This is all the marbles.
Right. All the marbles are at stake in this particular match. Man, what a... God, man. We're just going all out here.
This is some video games.
Super Nintendo.
Super Nintendo video games.
Right.
Oh!
Whoa! Very... Wow.
Very
Oh my
nice
God.
cross-up. It just eats that jump in.
Neptune takes
Playing
it.
the world's smallest violin for Trip.
All right, Trip has to win this to survive. Can he do it?
Not if he eats more of those DPs.
Right. Huh? Yeah, making pretty good use of those forward dashes. Corner is not where he wants to be. That was actually a pretty decent backdash there. I think Trip having a hard time making movement around the screen with all the various pokes being thrown out. And it's over.
All right, 2-1 nom. Good games to both of you. Hope to see you more often. Hope to see you get better.
Indeed.
That was good. It was good. It was rough, but I like seeing new faces.
Right.
They put me in this bracket? I hope they put me in this bracket. I don't think they put me in this bracket. Oh well.
That's some good old-fashioned video games.
Video games. It's what you get when you
Right.
play against your brother.
Well, if you want to be in the bracket, you can go against Mr. K.
I guess so. Yeah, let me make sure I'm in the bracket. BRB.
Right. That doesn't think you are. Small bracket. Just going to take a moment here to talk about Moonbase Market. It's currently where we are hosting Sailor Moonbase every Thursday, Friday night. We're right in the heart of Soulard. Please come down if you want to learn Sailor Moon. We also have some various other games here. We have some Under Night, I believe Tekken, Smash, and a row of arcade games, including Marvel 2, X-Men vs. Street Fighter, Don Patchy, King of Fighters 98, all kinds of stuff going on over here. If you want to learn more about the St. Louis fighting game community, please join our Discord. That's discord.stlfgc.com. That's where we talk about various hookups as well as strategies and animated GIFs that we put in there for fun.
We got all the gifts.
Back in now. Looks like we're going to be seeing some Pharaoh versus Optimus Blue.
Optimus Blue most likely going to be going with Jupiter, I believe, if I remember correctly.
And Pharaoh plays Jupiter. I know that.
It's a very good Jupiter. It's very nice Thunder Coconut setups.
All right.
I know.
Looks like Optimus Blue is going with Uranus. Starting the round off the fist bump, a show of respect. And we'll see how this goes.
Oh, no, that's right. Optimus Blue plays Uranus. Because I remember I told him, get some tips from Mr. K. Well, I can tell you jumping is not the thing you want to do here, especially with a character with a very long-range vertical fireball.
Alright. That's a good option Pharaoh just used, and that's spin kick, especially when Uranus is moving around all over the screen.
Oh, that is not what you want to do, especially when you have that forward dash.
You had the right idea at the end there, using the back dash to try to avoid the pillar. Typically, though, I think you want to cancel into back dash like the last hit of the pillar.
And you can cancel into a forward dash the last hit of the pillar to get a punish, correct?
Oh, yes, with Uranus you can, yep.
We saw the right idea, but he ended up getting hit by the pushback. Oh, that button.
Some Uranus shenanigans here.
All right. Oh, okay. Oh, no dashing. Okay, well, he just gets it with the chip.
Optimus Blue getting the hang of it here. Dash up throw, that's not a bad strategy for Uranus. There it is again. Let's do. There we go again.
All right.
He's being very selective with his dashes right now. There we go.
He's got the right idea.
Yep. He's becoming less afraid of those pillars, using his dashes more.
I think he has been talking to Mr. K. I think he has been talking to Mr. K. I'm seeing some Mr. K-isms come through in his Uranus play here. But he has got the right idea.
Right.
Forward dashing through that fireball and using the hard kick for the punish.
Would like to see more SPDs.
Agreed. Agreed. I'd like to see a lot more full jump Thunder Coconuts, but I think Optimus Blue would like to see a lot more of them.
Right.
Oh, should have backdashed at the end of that. So no reason not to.
Right. That slide kick.
Yep, and that is why you don't do that.
It's like Pharaoh using a different strategy now, using that normal.
He is doing what he needs to do to keep those dashes at bay.
Right. Good.
Very good guard cancel to get the jump in. Would have been better off with the dash forward standing normal.
All right, let's see if Pharaoh can keep it going.
Oh,
Let's see.
media sweep in the universe.
Right. You can see a clear difference in the way Pharaoh's playing compared to earlier. A lot more normals, less Thunder Coconuts.
Agreed. Oh.
And very good use of that.
Can't beat that. All right, let's see what it is here. Oh, he's got the combo. No guard cancel SPD out of the...
All he needs here is the chip. Oh my god. Oh my god. So close.
Nope. All right, that's one for Pharaoh.
And Jupiter's Fireball does go over Uranus's Fireball.
That was a very, very quick adaptation from Pharaoh. Saw a lot fewer Air Thunder Coconuts from a regular jump. Which against a character like Uranus asking for death, that is asking for a forward dash and heavy kick. Or, you know, dash forward, light kick, air reset, and cross-up setup depending on your screen space.
All right, now we'll see if
that was unfortunately a very bad exchange. He's got the right idea.
Oh.
Just the timing's wrong.
Right.
He's also got the right idea to hold off on that dash pressure until he's got something to cover his approach. Again, right idea, got the wrong timing. He's got the game plan down. He just might need to lab his timing a little bit better.
Right.
But he is starting to get blown up a lot less for those random forward dashes, as soon as I say that.
A lot of that timing that just comes with playing more. His game plan is coming together, though.
Yep. That is how you play Uranus right there.
Very
Cover your approach with the fireball.
If you can win,
make them take a risk by guard canceling.
if you can win in under 15 seconds, you're probably playing Uranus right.
Exactly. She is kind of the embodiment of win fast or lose slowly.
Right. It's in his favor right now.
Ah, again, he's got the right idea.
That is such weird spacing. Whoa! Optimus Blue.
All right.
Optimus Blue
Optimus
takes it.
Blue, taking it from Pharaoh. With some of that sweet Uranus cheese.
Optimus Blue knocking Pharaoh into the loser's bracket. I would call that an upset.
That's a little bit of an upset, I'd say so. You know, a lot of he adapted pretty quickly, but you know, I think he still
was having some.
He still respected the forward dash pressure a little too much. You know, compared to obviously Steve's play. You know, he does not do a lot of forward dashing in neutral. Usually he will have something to cover his forward dash, either the recovery of his opponent's move, he's doing to exploit a gap in their pressure, he sees you whiff something, he forward dashes to beat it, or the classic is throwing a fireball, seeing how you react. And he absolutely will, if you know, you've got the wrong read, he will watch you whiff a guard cancel and then use that to either punish or set up his own pressure. And speaking of,
yeah,
we've got him on screen right now, so you might see just what I'm talking about here.
More than anybody else, I think Mr. K understands that when you forward dash, that's a commitment. And
yeah, and he's
very careful.
What makes him a great Uranus player is how good he is at picking his spots to dash forward. He's not just, oh, well, I want to get in, let me just dash forward here. And, oh, boy.
It's not worked like that in this game, not with Uranus.
Speak of the devil. Yeah, as you can see, he chose to forward dash when Neptune was in the coming down from a jump. Interesting. I'm surprised there was no guard cancel SPD there.
Right. As we know, Nam is a newer player, so it'll be interesting to see if he's able to pick up on Mr. K's shenanigans and
evidently not.
If he'll be able to adapt.
Not in round one, at least.
Right.
There it is.
Playing against a good Uranus.
Oh, tricky cross-up.
Whoa, is a struggle because you're constantly having to strip away strategies that would work on any other character. Oh, that doesn't work. Well, I can't do that, you know.
What? Was that like a counter hit? That did more damage than usual. That had to be a counter hit. I know you can counter hit with throws in this game.
Right. Yeah.
Because that did way more damage than usual.
I'm pretty sure Nam pressed a button at that point. And
oh yeah, that had to be what happened. As much as he was pushing buttons and as much damage as that did, that had to be a counter hit.
Right.
By the way, you can counter hit with throws in this game. It's a little weird, but yeah, that's how you can make your SPD do 30%.
Nam's starting off the round trying to create some space between him and Mr. K. Being very aggressive, but getting caught into that guard cancel.
Again, that did way more damage than normal.
I don't think that was a guard cancel. I think that might have been more of a counter.
It must have been. Oh.
Oh. Yeah, no,
wow.
Hard punch uppercut.
Wasn't ready for it. Infinite.
And it's going to be over here, I believe.
I don't know. We might be taking a shot. And nope, not today.
All right.
2-0 Mr. K. And, you know, going back to what we were talking about. Very clear playstyle with Mr. K. He does not forward dash just because he needs to get in space. He is very, very good at picking his moments. Either, we saw earlier, someone coming down, recovering, landing from a normal. He's covered by a fireball. You know, someone is doing something that allows him to get that gap.
He understands that in this game, the forward dash is essentially another special move.
Exactly, exactly. And he knows that if you're just pushing buttons, you're going to hit him out of that 10 times out of 10. All right, some good stuff to Mr. K.
Right.
Nom in losers. Right now we got Spoinkman and Raz up here. Spoinkman.
Spoinkman and Raz.
Young Charles.
So we're going to be seeing some Mercury versus Pluto. This should be an interesting matchup. I think I'm going to be seeing a lot of Razmufoof essentially trying to keep Mercury out.
You know what I think we're going to see? I think we're going to see a lot of instant jump jabs.
I mean,
look, Spoinkman's playing on a hitbox. I don't envy him at all.
Whoa!
But you can definitely tell when he's been trying to do those tornadoes.
Right.
All right.
And we have a Spoinkman being very aggressive. However, Razmufoof, I think, has some tools that Spoinkman may be unfamiliar with. He's already caught Spoinkman in that overhead cartwheel a couple of times. So I do think Razmufoof does have an advantage as far as familiarity with the matchup.
Oh, very nice.
Pluto with one of the best throws in the game, I think.
These are two characters with very strong throws as far as I'm concerned, right?
Right.
Oh, no whiff punish on that same hard kick.
But he's getting those in. That's part of... It's a big part of Pluto's game plan is getting those throws in.
Very good backdash. You do not want to eat the block stun from that tornado and have to deal with the mix-up.
Very good spacing from Razmufoof right now. Very good jump in to throw. Would like to see more anti-airs from Razmufoof.
Oh, wow.
There we go. That was one right there, but just didn't connect. A lot of pressure.
And that is that famous Young Charles corner pressure that I love so much.
I think Razmufoof may have been expecting a jump at that point, which is why he threw out that standing hard punch. Charles.
Oh, wow, no anti-air. Oh,
okay, that was good.
Overhead.
Charles getting real thrown off by that cartwheel.
Oh, and chases the backdash with the jump in.
Like to see some guard cancels here from Pluto.
What are Pluto's guard cancel options out of that?
Tornado would be a good one.
Tornado would be a good one. All right. First game goes to Spoink Man.
And
he was a Spoink boy,
but now
he's a Spoink man.
All right, round one went to Spoinkman. Let's see if he can keep on that pressure.
I love that now that I have started saying Spoinkman with a short A, everyone has joined me in on that.
Spoinkman.
So everyone's like, it's Spoinkman. I'm like, nah, it's Spoinkman. Charles Spoinkman.
Very good throws.
Oh
my God.
And yep, that's a perfect.
That hard punch tornado, very good pressure in the corner. Does a tremendous amount of chip damage.
Very nice to jump in. Unfortunately, didn't get the combo out of it.
Pluto's low on health.
Oh, that was just two giant whiffs right in front of each other.
Oh my God, he just needs to do another tornado and it's over.
Yep, there it is. Tied up, 1-1.
1-1. It's a very exciting matchup so far.
People, including myself, love to neutral jump in the corner when against Pluto for some reason, which is a good idea. Never.
Jumping against Pluto is typically not a good idea unless you unless you're punishing a tornado and a light punch tornado.
Yeah, and it has to be a light punch tornado because that hard punch tornado just the whole screen.
That'll wreck you.
But it also has
very aggressive right now.
Billion frames of recovery, so a good guard cancel.
I think Pluto maybe needs to step back a little bit.
Oh, all right.
That was a guard cancel. The cartwheel didn't work out. That one did though. However, he didn't follow it up with anything, and I think this might be Spoinkman's here.
Yeah. Once you're at that low health and Spoinkman's got you in the corner, it's a matter of when, not if.
Razmafoof needs to win this one to stay in the game. It's been starting out very aggressive with this Pluto. That was another
Oh,
one.
very nice backdash to go right through the fireball.
Razmafoof.
But it's not foolproof. It can be chased down.
All right,
All right.
that goes to Spoinkman. Razmafoof, great effort. I think during a number of those rounds, I think he had a very good spacing game. He was very carefully choosing when to jump in, when to use his tornadoes, when to use his normal moves. I think when he started to get a little aggressive, get a little ahead of himself, almost kind of on autopilot, that's when he started getting punished by that Mercury.
I'm telling you, this commentary is starting to look a little bit like the front of a car here. I've got my coffee, got my pastries, got a whole bunch of CDs in here.
Oh, nice.
Place starting to look a little dirty. What's going on, drunk?
Hey, I forgot to put you in the bracket.
That's whatever.
So,
I'll get over it.
okay.
All right, we got Kalen up.
Yes, I'm up next.
All right, get
All right.
off of my commentary.
So I'm going to be handing
You
over
bastard.
the reins to Drunk Missile.
Welcome back, good sir.
Hey, how's it going?
Now, living the dream, living the dream.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you.
1 second here.
Yeah, please adjust if I messed up. I know they're super directional.
Yep, you should be good.
Okay, cool. Okay, yeah, so new rule. I'm going to make a roll for everybody in our Discord, and so I'm going to ping everybody every Thursday. So, and I'll ask, hey, who wants to be in the tournament for Thursday? And then you'll all say me. I'll make a list.
Oh, it's
and I'll
not
just
like
give that
I
to
was in the building setting up the stream for like.
Well, you went and got coffee, so I completely forgot.
Oh.
So that's what screwed me
It's
up.
good ass coffee too.
Because I put people in the tournament based on who I'm looking at, and so I didn't have visuals on you.
Oh man.
I guess I'm kind of a deadhead.
Oh,
See, that's why I play
man.
Sailor Venus. That's something she would do. So
I never
it's-
struck you as a Grateful Dead kind of guy.
nope.
All right, so we have Optimus Blue versus
And
Kalen.
Kalen, yep.
Optimus Blue, kind of an upset, beating Pharaoh.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to see it. I guess the two moves of doom took Pharaoh in.
Well, so Pharaoh finally got figured out on the full jump Thunder Coconut.
Oh, okay.
He learned in match what a bad idea that is.
I see.
It took Optimus Blue a little bit of time, but he learned pretty quickly. He can just forward dash. Hard kick those.
I see. Well, speaking of that, now we've got Kalen fighting.
Yeah, this is a very tough matchup for Uranus.
Yeah, especially since Kalen, after last Apollo, he played like 10 million matches of casuals with Mr. K. So he knows Uranus.
Oh,
know,
and
yeah.
that combo too.
Yeah, it certainly did. Go ahead and turn myself around.
Turn around. Every now and then there's a milk jug in the camera and it makes it look like it's playing Mars.
That's probably like the third Sailor Senshi that goes Yatta, I think. Venus does it. Moon does it.
I just want to point everyone out that Kalen will be played by a water jug.
Yeah, the
today.
jug is like right in the way. Whose jug is that?
And it's probably Optimus Blue's.
Oh, is it? Nice.
I mean, it's not Kalen's.
Yeah, it definitely is not Kalen's. Man, a lot of normals just nailing Richard there.
Okay, that's his real name.
Yes.
Okay.
I just keep calling him Richard. I'm like, Richard!
Richard!
And he answers, so, you know. If his name's not Richard, then he should stop answering to it.
And I think Optimus Blue is about to start. Oh, did they hear me?
Oh, I don't know.
He moved the jug out of the camera.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, they must have heard me.
Oh, wow. All right, so that first
Either that
one goes to
either that or
Kalen.
Kalen being the good stream daddy that he is.
Right. Let me go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead and update that shiz.
Man, right into the snake.
Yep, that's how you play this matchup.
Yeah, pretty much.
Uranus cannot win in the Fireball War, and she has very few things that can
Yeah.
cover her forward dash, you know, quote-unquote, safely.
Yeah, really the only thing that covers her forward dash semi-safely would be World Shaking, and I haven't seen one World Shaking this entire round.
Right.
And that might have something to do with why Kaylin got a perfect.
Probably.
Just a touch. Ooh.
Oh,
Interesting air to
no
air.
backdash
Yeah.
cancel out of that to make it safe. That was a mistake.
Yeah, otherwise you get that. Ooh, yeah. It's not going to work.
I liked the idea. He was
Yeah.
thinking there was going to be an air fireball. There was going to be an attempt to bait out an anti-air.
Yeah.
Just unfortunately didn't work out.
So Mr. K does
Ooh.
not like fighting Mars, so
There's a reason why.
there's your reason. So that is
that 2-0 Kaylin?
2-0 Kaylin. And I guess next will be me versus Oxy, I believe.
Yep, that'll be you and
so
Oxy.
I'll go ahead and send Kaylin in here.
All right.
Ooh. And I'll be right back, fellas.
All right. Thank you for joining us.
Happy to.
All right. Very good games, both players. Optimus Blue seeing a large amount of improvement from when I first saw him playing. Definitely took some notes from Mr. K. Could use a little more instruction on when to use that forward dash. It is very good, but it is still a forward dash, and it is very risky if you don't use it at the right times. Even then, pretty difficult matchup. Pretty difficult matchup. I'd like to thank you all for joining me here at twitch.tv/moonbasemarket, the premier spot for fighting games in St. Louis, Missouri. You can find us at discord.fdlfgc.com, on Twitter at stlfgc.com. Find us on Facebook, bit.ly/stlfgcfb. And if you're in the area, come on down. It's a nice venue. We got arcade games here. We got Sailor Moon. We even got me bringing my Neo Geo.
And you've got a Kaylin. That's
And
me.
we've got a Kaylin.
Hey, I'm
Just joined
back.
us on stream. I just discovered we have a pretty nice coffee joint down the street as well. They are not sponsoring us,
Right.
but the Sweet Divine, they've got these lovely little pink, cup things. So we'll see if we can see if they can sponsor us. It seems pretty ideal for a Sailor Moon tournament.
Do they
Reset the
have
machine.
cupcakes?
Yes, they do. They are primarily a cupcake shop, I believe. So I actually got this wonderful thing, which is
Oh my
like
God.
a banana cream. What's it? It's like a moon pie
Right.
made out of some like banana cupcake
That
thing.
is a high quality moon pie.
Go ahead and try a little bit of that. Just pop off a little piece for yourself.
Nice.
See how.
We got moon pies.
We got moon pies at Moonbase Market in Sailor Moon. I love this city. And right now we got Drunk Missile vs. Oxy. I didn't even see what characters they were playing.
Let's see.
All right. Oxy playing Jupiter. Let me get the names right. I have played Oxy a bit in his Jupiter. He's got a little bit of learning to do. I think once he gets the hang of the guard cancel SPD, if nothing else, will improve his game drastically.
Drunk Missile starting off the tournament very aggressive.
He's playing his Venus. So what do you think of that banana moon pie?
That is a damn good banana moon pie.
I know, right? So Sweet Divine, I know you're probably not watching this obscure fighting game on Twitch, but yeah, we'll accept sponsorships. Sweet Divine, moon pies for Moonbase, Sailor Moon, hit us up.
Right. We're just
That
trying.
was quick. By the way,
Right, yeah, by the way, we just had a match.
By the way, Jupiter's done.
Meanwhile, we're trying to figure out just how many moon puns can fit into this scene right now.
A lot, it turns out. Alright, good card cancel. Layering it. Yep, that DP is active for a while. Very good wake up. Oh, and just crouches under the fireball.
Oxy doing a pretty good job here against the Venus.
Yeah, this is where he wants to be. Yeah, unless you know that sweep's going to connect. That thing has got a lot of recovery. It is very active, don't get me wrong. It does have a lot of active frames, but it recovers just as long.
Got to pick your jumps very carefully against Venus, especially if the crouching. If the Venus is crouching, they probably got that charge.
Attempted to do an empty jump SPD just out of range. Could have punished that jump in with the guard cancel SPD for sure.
I know when I first started playing this game, I didn't realize.
Interesting. That's crouch fierce canceled into SPD anti-air. That was most definitely an execution error.
Yeah, when I started the game, I didn't realize that fireball was a charge move because it's so, like, where else have you seen that move? Like, it's nowhere.
Yeah,
so
there are a lot of copycat moves in this game. There are also a lot of really interesting, unique moves as well.
Once I started treating it less like a fireball, more like a flash kick, that's when it clicked in my head how to respect that move.
It's a very unique move. I kind of like that. Like I said, a lot of copycat moves. A lot of things from Street Fighter and KOF.
And then you have this flash kick fireball thing where she can immediately walk forward after doing it while it's still active.
Right.
Okay.
All right.
It's like Winner's Bracket is winding down. Boy, we're down to the final four in the Winner's Bracket.
Yeah. We are moving right along here.
Winner's Bracket, we got Mr. K, Spoinkman, Drunk Missile, and myself, Kalen.
Let's see what we got in losers. We got Optimus Blue, we got Trip, we got Oxy, Ben2, Raz. Raz and Lotus are already out?
And Pharaoh. It's likely that we may be running some losers matches on our secondary setup offside the stream. However, it looks like next we have Spoinkman versus Mr. K.
He was a Spoink boy, now he's a Spoink man. What? What did he just say to us?
Not sure.
What did you just say? Oh, Steve's playing Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball.
He still plays Dragon Ball? I mean, I'm glad, because we need another good Piccolo in the world. And he told me he was bringing his Piccolo back.
We got Spoinkman. He's
gonna
sitting
have
all
fun
by
playing by himself. Okay, Steve just got up.
Yep, we got Steve heading to the stage right now.
Spoinkman, if you don't stop that, I'm gonna get out of my chair and kill you.
He does have his giant water bottle, so he appears to be well hydrated. We'll see how this affects his Uranus
He
play.
needs to put it in front of the camera. It's tradition at this point. Hajimilk. Oh goodness.
This stream does need to promote hydration a little bit more. It's very
I agree.
important.
All right. Not only did we get to see this today, which is not a matchup we get to see very often, we get to see it twice in a row.
We did.
One drop, take another shot.
At the very start of the stream, we had 3 casual matches between them. For this one, this is where it counts.
This is for real bananas. Bananas.
Just like that banana moon cream pie. And Uranus takes the first round there.
There are no bananas in this matchup. Play
Whoa,
right now.
good jumping.
Oh! Oh, no.
Did not finish the combo, got caught in an SPD, and now Spoinkman is in trouble. Once he... That was a good backdash.
Get out of pressure. Chases that double jump.
Mr. K doing a pretty good job of keeping him
Very
in, however.
telegraphed when it happens, but here's where... Oh,
Oh, no. Whoa!
You got the Spoinkman special. Very good guard cancel. Very good guard cancel. Dashing in after that fireball is a very good option for Uranus. It is not riskless. If you've got the right guard cancel at the right time, you can blow it up. But you can time it to where it doesn't hit you at all. It blows off your timing completely.
Whoa, that was a
But a good
mistimed
backdash
fireball.
can beat it. Oh, wow.
That was a very good spinning bird kick. Trying to do a meaty fireball did not work against Uranus. Need to stop doing that. And, whoa, staying alive.
You can tell by the way I use my bubbles
You just need that one poke he needed.
that I'm Sailor Mercury, and it's time for trouble. You're welcome, everyone.
Spoinkman putting up a good fight in that first round.
Have we just lost all of our viewers after I just said that? Did everyone just leave as soon as I made that joke? Because you should have.
I do not blame them. It's a pretty good movement here from Spoinkman. Like to see more of those standing light kicks though.
Oh no, that was almost an infinite.
Ah,
Don't do that.
Don't
Don't
it.
do it. Oh! Spoinkman, you can tell he's kind of struggling here. He's feeling lost for options. You can see him kind of clenching
little
up.
shook.
Not quite shook AF, but a little bit shook.
Good guard
Very good
cancel.
guard cancel.
There we go. He's using that standing light kick. And you don't.
He's doing a very good job of not giving Mr. K a lot of opportunities to set up that fireball.
That was a good wake up. Mr. K not doing a wake up forward
that
dash.
was the wrong option.
That was a good backdash.
Backdash out of there.
All right, you got the life lead.
Oh. Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh no. Oh no.
Mercury had the life lead. Should have stayed
Oh.
back.
Oh no. Oh no.
Big mistake.
Young Charles. You had it. You had it in your mannish hands. And here, Steve, doing what he does after beating anyone, is giving him the brief lesson on life.
Right. For my
He's gonna tell you exactly what frame you hit that button on.
From my view, if you have the life lead and you've got some distance between you and Uranus, you've got the advantage in that situation.
Yeah. Especially if you got a fireball like Mercury's. You don't really have to. You may eat the fireball, but you won't have to respect the mix-up that comes after if you get a good trade out of it.
The impetus is on Uranus to get in at that point.
All right. So we got Ben 2 and Oxy.
Ben 2 and Oxy on the stream.
I guess we don't want this. We don't want this stream to be too short. We're already
7:45. That's not bad.
Oh, this game is so fast.
Right.
Okay, Ben 2 playing Sailor Venus. I don't remember the last time he played. And if he played Sailor Venus, then either. Seems fairly confident in his pick, so we'll see.
My favorite stage. You got Ben 2.
Well,
Oxy's Venus.
already respecting that Thunder Coconut way too much. And I will tell you, Jupiter does not want to play this passive. She does have very consistent anti-airs, but ultimately what you want to do is that right there. Oh.
Good DP. Whoa!
Just
Wow.
Stood up on the last frame of that. She can duck that, but you gotta be crouching.
Right. Yeah, Venus does have one of the...
Oh no!
Whoa.
Just kinda took that air to air. Oh. SPD way too early.
Whenever I see that jumping punch, I have to assume that was meant to be something else.
Probably an SPD. Not a cancel you want to do at that range. It doesn't have much of a hurt box, don't get me wrong, but...
Whoa, that was a very deep DP there.
Oh, okay.
Good use of that fireball.
That is what it's for. We are tied up 1 round to 1.
Very unusual fireball war.
Luckily, Ben 2 wisened up and realized that whip is where it's at. Punish! Oh!
Oh, wow. So does Venus completely miss that fireball if she stays ducked? Yes, she does.
Yeah, she should. I think he's just standing a little bit too early, or he's trying to...
There we go. He's learning.
He's doing the right thing.
Right.
He's doing the whip every time he ducks that fireball.
Ooh.
Don't want to do it on wake up, though.
Very high recovery on that whip, however.
All right. Got Oxy 1 game up.
All right.
And
so
the best stage in the game.
He likes the market or the arcade.
Hell yeah, I do. All right. Don't agree with that jump back. No reason you should ever give up the corner as Venus. Oh,
Right.
stood up just too early. Really shouldn't be any reason he needs to stand up as long as he does that crouch whip. Yep. There we go. Even if it doesn't hit, you still control that space. Very good DP anti-air. He's playing a very basic game, but
Right. But it's
pretty solid.
effective. Right.
Oh. Does she have does her hurt box go upward when she recovers from that move and it allowed her to get hit by the fireball, or did they just stand up?
I think he just stood up.
Okay.
Ooh.
Just ate the jump in. Probably attempt to do a reversal of some sort.
Mm.
Either missed the timing, missed the input. A little too much respect to that air covenant. Oh, very nice. Yeah, that whip,
This is where Venus wants to be. Let's see if he can.
that crouching whip can do a lot of damage on that lariat,
Right.
because it pretty much it hits the head hurt box, which is at her
Oh,
ankles.
right, and on counterhead, yeah.
Yeah. So that can just do a ton of damage.
Yeah, in this game, if you hit their head, that does extra damage. If you can hit them on counterhead, that does extra damage.
Yep.
And the way Jupiter's pirouette works, she has her head pressed against her leg.
Yep,
while
it
she
is
spins.
right beneath. She has complete upper body invincibility. She does have a hurt box kind of below the knee. However, she still has a head hit box, but it's right there above her knee. Since, you know, they can't put it on her head if she's got upper body invincibility. And
Whoa,
Venus is,
Are we making a comeback here? Are we making
Well,
a comeback?
maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, my God.
accidental pause from somebody, but doesn't matter. Oxy's taking it.
That was the game.
They were in the middle of the canned animation. I did not know that. I did not think that it would push that damage through. Honestly.
It gets really scary when you get down to the final seconds. And sometimes I think Oxy may have gotten the deer in the headlights kind of situation. Where he so badly didn't want to lose that he ended up kind of freezing and letting that SPD happen at the end.
That moon pie is so good.
That is a huge moon pie. God, it's so messy too.
It is. Look at this. Look at this. This is a banana moon pie.
Wow.
The thing is enormous, and it's
Hard to see on the
messy.
webcam. It looks like it just has a heavenly glow
Mhm.
to it. It looks like Sailor
The thing
Moon's
is delicious. It's like an oatmeal cream pie, but you know,
Hey, I'm here too.
Kalen's here. It's like an oatmeal cream pie, but it's like with like a banana cupcake. It's delicious. They also got decent coffee. Like I'm saying,
Yeah.
this is perfect for Sailor Moon tournament.
That cream pie
Should
does
do some cross promotion.
taste homemade. Doesn't taste like it's processed.
Pretty nice joint.
Mhm.
Only reason I went down there on a whim because I really needed some coffee. I really needed some coffee, guys. I needed the caffeine. I also needed I wanted coffee.
A lot of
I haven't had coffee that I've been able to enjoy
Mhm.
in a long time. Like I'm
just
always
cheap
drinking.
coffee?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just always drinking cheap coffee just
Fun-
to get me through the day, or drinking energy drinks, which get the job done. But I don't enjoy the experience or anything.
Just purely functional.
And enjoy what you drink. IMO. All right, I'm only screwing this up the more I do this here.
Maybe if I move the screen.
Hey, look at you, smarty pants. Look at the big brain on Caitlin here.
Hey.
You might notice the distinct lack of a man bun. I'm just lazy today. Oh, we got Lotus up on screen?
Oh my goodness. We got
Pharaoh.
Lotus
We got
versus
Lotus
Pharaoh.
and Pharaoh. Oh my goodness. Let's get back to that gameplay.
Update the board with the current combatants. And we have a giant water bottle on stream.
Yes! We're
Okay.
doing it!
Like I said, hydration, important.
Hydration is important. We want to make sure. We want to make sure everyone knows that they're hydrated on stream.
Oh.
Well,
We're gonna go ahead
one
and-
of you two is going to be up next, so I'd say stay on commentary, Kaylin, until we know who. Right now we got a game. We got Jupiter Mirrors. A lot of Jump Thunder Coconuts.
Whoa.
A lot of... Yep.
Oh my god.
Yep. This is how democracy dies.
Whoa.
Not with a bang, but with thunderous applause.
Thunderous Thunder Coconuts.
This hurts. This hurts.
Oh my god. He's making a comeback though. Just one more hit. One more. Oh no! I think that was a whiffed fireball. Or missed input fireball there from Lotus.
I take everything back. I hate this game. Oh, there we
Wow,
go.
okay.
We got some
Good
Jupiter
go-
things happening.
Good card cancel on SPD. Good backdash. But he ended up getting the sweep in there.
Set up a little bit too slow. I'm gonna be pretty quick on that Thunder. Just walk forward.
A lot of air to airs going on right now.
Yeah. And against a character like Jupiter with some of the strongest anti-airs in the game, it's a risky endeavor.
A lot of jumping hard kicks here. Oh. And he takes the round with the
That'll
jumping
do
hard
it.
kick.
Go Lotus. No guard cancel out of that anti-air.
That was
Either
a walk-up.
Lariat or SPD is pretty much guaranteed there. Okay.
There we go. That was a good wake-up option.
Yep, unless your opponent is waking up the low, which is admittedly not an all too uncommon situation. That can act as a wake-up, but the invulnerability is only upper body. Oh, no conversion from that jump in. That could have done a very nice chunk of damage, even if you don't have the touch of death. A hard kick into light lariat just into a stand hard kick is, what, 50%?
Sounds about right.
All-time sweep.
Ooh. He won his first round with the jumping roundhouse, and that's a crouching roundhouse.
All right.
So,
Lotus up 1. Just 2 men and some hydration.
yep, they're both taking a swig of liquid of some kind in between rounds.
It
Very
better be
good.
water. I'm DQing both of them if that ain't water. Got to stay hydrated.
Right.
Serious shit.
It's biology. It's fighting games.
It's fighting games. Sailor Moon. Moon-based market. St. Louis, Missouri. Okay, good place
you go.
to put a Thunder Coconut there as a setup.
Lotus starting out pretty strong here. Whoa! Very good anti-air.
Preemptive anti-air, but an anti-air nonetheless. Okay, now we're seeing some reactive anti-airs. Okay, we got a backdash cancel Thunder Coconut. Okay. Walking right through it.
I think I'm seeing both men here starting to get into a groove. Whoa, interesting anti-air there. Anti-air sweep.
Oh, don't.
Whoa!
I don't.
Very aggressive. Oh! That is the best use of Jupiter Super I've ever seen.
That, yep. I'm glad I got to see that at least once in my life. Just whiff punishing a full screen Thunder Coconut with Jupiter Super. I loved
That was
everything. I
incredible.
loved everything about that. What just happened?
It's becoming a very exciting match. Lotus closing the distance. Pharaoh keeping him out.
Interesting that he goes for air-to-air anti-airs. Oh, wow. Upper body invincibility just ran out. Because, again, Jupiter, some of the strongest reaction anti-airs in the game.
Pharaoh is on the ropes. Is Lotus going to take this round? Right.
With a raw jump, and he's going to take it. All right.
I think Pharaoh may have been attempting to do the super again. Couldn't get the
What's
input
her
out.
super motion?
It's half circle back forward
Heavy punch.
I think.
I should know this being a Jupiter player, but I never use her super.
Right.
Not a favorable trade there. Nice job waiting to the oh! Dangerous whiff. That could have been a lot worse, though. No
God.
combo out of the jump in. But
Lotus.
hey, Lotus taking it 2-0.
And with that, Pharaoh has been knocked out
All right.
in a Jupiter mirror match.
But he's taking his water bottle with him because
He's got other games to play.
he's got other games to play. And you know what? Doesn't matter if we're winners, losers here. We all stay hydrated.
Right. We're humans.
We drink that high-quality H2O.
Okay, I think we got me and Drunk Missile next. So I'm going
All right, get off of my set.
to have
Play some
to
games.
gonna grab young Charles, I believe.
Get him, get him, get him. I'll miss you, Kaylin. All right. As you may have heard, next game. Kaylin versus Drunk Missile. Young Charles coming up to the mic here. Young Charles. Let me don this on you right quick.
Is that correct?
That is absolutely correct.
All
Where's
right.
your ear? There's your
Right
ear.
there?
All right, perfect. Just put on those headphones.
Why is this backwards?
There you go.
Hello.
How you feeling?
I'm doing all right.
You know,
Sorry.
we thought that your first casuals against Mr. K was a tournament match.
Oh.
Despite being casuals, you two were playing out of your minds.
Yeah.
So we were like legit into it. We were like commentating the whole thing. So yeah, we got some very well commentated casuals between you and Mr. K. And then we got to
Oh.
see that again.
Sigh.
All right, right now, got Drunk Missile versus Kaylin, and there is no hydration on the screen, and that kind of upsets me.
No hydration?
No hydration on the screen. Every other game here, someone's had their water bottle, their water jug, something obscuring the camera
Oh. That's
to
always
remind
nice.
everyone the importance of staying hydrated. And
That's really important.
It's obvious that neither of these players value hydration.
Yeah, especially when you're Sailor
That's
Scout.
unfortunate.
You have to be hydrated.
Exactly. The Sailor Senshi value hydration over anything else.
Big facts.
Love, justice, and hydration.
Big facts.
Mm-hmm. Very nice backdash to get out of the corner pressure.
Ooh, good jump in.
Managed to whiff punish that with that jump in on that crouching heavy punch. Not a favorable trade in that fireball. Guard cancels into the backdash to get out of any pressure situations. He's trying these early jump heavy punches to try to beat any anti-airs that may come out because it does reach very far down.
Yeah, but he's still getting hit by the tail end of the fireball. And since it's Mars, it's hard knockdown on those fireballs.
Exactly.
Good
He
blocks.
said no to that cross-up, just walked right under it. Came in with a cross-up of his own, and now he's got corner pressure for it.
He's being set played.
Oh, very nice. I would have thought he would have gotten hit by that Fire Soul Bird, but...
He had the right idea, but...
Jump heavy punch, a good button. It's a real good button.
Really long. Love me chain, really long.
Do you know what the chain of command is?
It's
Chain I go whip you with until you understand who's in charge here.
Exactly. That sounds like something Venus would do.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm the original Sailor Scout.
Yeah, exactly.
Talk to the chain.
Exactly. You were a spoink boy, now you're a spoink man.
Yeah. Oh, he went for the super there. Good backdash. Oh, I'm surprised he didn't.
Oh!
Oh,
Very nice jump early light kick to beat that out.
the knees.
Eat these knees.
Alright,
These knees.
we have Drunk Missile taking game 1. Good old Sailor V.
These knees belong to Sailor V's.
Hell yeah.
You're welcome. Just to make sure that we didn't have any viewers who were still watching, I just wanted to make sure that I scare all of them off. Interesting. Very passive play from Drunk Missile.
So we got... Oh, that was a good DP, but he traded.
Interesting that traded, yeah.
I love the way Drunk Missile's using these fireballs.
Ooh. No punish with that jump in, but he does get the pressure.
Good
Very,
backdash.
very well timed backdash. Makes the sweep whiff completely back to mid-screen.
Need to jump in with a fireball.
Doesn't
Good
set up with the
sweep.
fireball, just straight up goes for low short. Oh,
Oh,
and that chain.
just too long.
You can't break it.
Hard knockdown. Oh, he tried to backdash it though.
Right idea,
No
wrong
deuce.
timing. Oh! That chain is very active.
Very active and very long. Ooh, nice.
That's what they said about me in college. Anyway,
Nice.
video games. Sailor Mars likes Obama. Oh!
That was nice roundhouse.
You know, it had been a long time since I seen that roundhouse anti-air after a fireball, but it was bound to happen at least once this set.
Wasn't even an anti-air that time.
Yeah.
Didn't even jump. Just,
Oh!
oh, great catch on the jump in.
And just raw sweeps. Doesn't even care. It's like, sure, you can backdash this. She'll be in the corner.
Fireball sweep.
Interesting.
That was.
I usually see that out of you.
Yeah, that was the same, that was exactly the same thing. He tried to charge down.
You tried to charge it down up.
Nice throw. Fist bump.
All right.
Now they go home.
2-0 Drunk Missile.
So
I won't lie to you. We may have named a accidental early jump jab as a result of an input failure as a Spoinkman special.
that sounds about right.
Look, man,
It's definitely the STL Swingman special.
look.
Because no one else plays this character.
I don't envy you trying to play this game on a hitbox. I don't envy anyone trying to play a character who's got a tiger knee motion on a hitbox. You're a crazy person as far as I can tell.
Yeah, I'm a bit.
The only people who I think are crazier than you are people who are trying to play this game on a SNES pad.
Those are my two options.
Yeah, but there's you and Pharaoh who are your own brand of crazy trying to play this game in a hitbox.
Yeah, but at least he's playing a sensible character. Because 360 is easy.
Yeah.
Because you can go either way, right? With the
Yeah, you can go
360?
either way, but
So-
you do have to have an up in there, which is
Yeah, which
part
is
of the
easy.
same thing. Yeah.
So what you do on a hitbox is you always start going left or right, and then
Mhm.
you just roll your hand over, and then that's automatically does
And-
your
yeah.
for you. Because you don't have to do the full 360. That's hard.
Oh yeah,
on a
no,
hitbox,
you don't
but
have to do a full
since you
360.
can end
I don't
up
even
on-
do it. I just do half circle back or half circle forward plus, up,
Yeah.
up back or up forward respectively. I don't even
Am I
bother.
playing Oxy?
You are
Okay.
playing Oxy.
All right.
Get out of my booth! You're banned. It's not true. I love you. Please come back. What's up, Dron? What's going on, buddy? It's right there. Right in front of your face. The big white thing?
You know,
Big
the
white
big-
thing's me.
Big white. Well, besides you,
Hey!
the headphones are white too.
All right, so we got Oxy versus. I almost typed in Mr. Spoinkman. I love how I've started saying Spoinkman with like a short A.
Yeah.
Everyone has started calling him Spoinkman now. it's Spoinkman. I'm like, no, it's
Yeah.
Charles Spoinkman. It's his name now.
Yep. young Charles Spoinkman.
Young Charles Spoinkman.
Junior the Third. I don't know, whatever British thing you wanna. He's our resident Brit, and that's amazing. I'm like really. I don't know. I like that so much. I just do.
Exactly. All right.
Yep. Sailor
Surprising.
Jupiter versus Mercury. I can't believe we have one Mercury.
There may be two, depending on if I choose to pick a Mercury. I'm
Oh,
kind of in
true,
a character
true.
crisis, which, guess what? It's literally every game I play. I can never decide what
Yeah.
character to play.
I think your Jupiter's good. From when I played, your Jupiter's good.
I'm pretty confident in my Jupiter.
Yeah.
It's mostly just avoiding the obviously bad things.
Right.
though.
Well, that's
more than being good. Though
that's
I will
life
say,
too. Avoid the bad things.
I will say, Oxy been improving for sure.
Yeah, Oxy's improving. Playing a very rushdown Jupiter as opposed to the other Jupiters who zone a lot more. He likes to come in and get that grab off a lot.
Yeah, it's a valid way to play with Jupiter.
It's valid, but young Charles is
You will hear me harp on this
okay.
all the time.
Yeah,
Don't respect full jump Thunder Coconut unless it's after a setup.
yeah, exactly.
Just walk through it. You'll either get a punish, or you get some pressure and you get some ground out of it.
Yeah. I will say though, I don't know if that style's going to work too well against Spoinkman, especially
Oh, definitely
Mercury.
not.
Because if
Definitely
anybody
not.
can rush down better than Jupiter, it is definitely Mercury,
Well,
as you can see.
Mercury on paper, maybe not so much as Jupiter, but
Yeah.
this is Spoinkman we're talking about here.
Yeah. No, I mean her walk
When-
speed's really, really good. I don't know if the matchup might be in Jupiter's favor just because. No, actually no. I remember Missing Person said it's actually in favor of Mercury.
I'd
this
believe
match.
that.
Yeah.
I'd believe that.
Because I mean, how are you gonna really zone a little nerdy chick who just walks like 50 miles an hour
Yeah.
right at you? You're not
Yeah.
gonna, at all. Sailor Uranus' stage. All right.
Very nice guard cancel.
Wow.
Just
Yeah.
just does not care.
Yeah, he really doesn't. That's kind of a nice habit to
Alright.
have, is to not
I-
to have a no care.
Yeah, that's what I'm really liking about what I'm seeing. What I'm liking about Oxy's Jupiter is he's really playing to her strengths and not relying so much on gimmicks.
Yeah.
He's doing a great job of using her reactive anti-airs,
Right.
of which she has the strongest in the game, arguably.
She has like 5 anti-airs. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. If you include guard cancel SPD, which I do personally. All right, this is a bad situation. Once you're cornered by Spoink, it's a matter of when, not if.
Yeah.
Though as I'm saying that, Oxy just does need to realize he's got a life deficit and does need to take a more active approach to this.
Yeah, he really does. That's kind of
He's
interesting.
timed out.
Yeah. And there's no reason for Spoink not to just do that, you know?
hmm
Stay away from her, stay away from her grab. Don't worry about, her close stuff, which is very deadly.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And
spin.
sweep can be a good button, but oh,
Wow.
yep,
Missed.
that's why you don't do that.
Yeah,
That could have been a much worse punish.
really could have been.
Oh,
Ooh.
interesting. This ain't KOF. You can't
Yeah.
cancel into that command grab, boy.
Was he trying to do it as like a tick? I think he was probably trying to do a tick.
I would guarantee you was just hitting the button too early and he double tapped it.
Could be. That's probably true.
Yeah, sweep has got long range, but it's It's a lot of recovery. The
Yeah.
closest I can compare it to is like it's like Iori's sweep in King of Fighters.
Oh, yeah.
Really good startup, really good hitbox, really active, but the recovery is horrid.
Ooh.
Nice.
Suplex. No, is that suplex? No, that's a.
That's a suplex, right?
It's like a pile driver, but I don't think it's a real pile driver.
No, it's not a pile driver. No, it's not a suplex, because suplex goes over your back.
Yeah,
So it's a pile driver. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a pile driver.
It's like the tombstone pile driver where he just picks you up and lazily drops you.
Exactly. Oh! I saw some wild stick motion out of Oxy on that wake up. I don't know what he was trying.
He was trying to
going for something.
SPD. He was going for SPD.
Gotcha.
If that stick is going crazy, he's going to SPD. He likes to SPD a lot. That's Oxy.
I'm curious if he's familiar with the shortcut.
I think so. Wow. Oh! And a reversal SPD from Oxy.
Yeah, I don't know if he is familiar with that shortcut because I'm seeing that butter being churned. But I say that he's got a game on Spoinkman.
He's got a game on. He's got a. It's 1-1 now. Yeah.
That is no small feat.
That is no small feat at all. Wow.
Yeah, we're getting some upsets. We see Pharaoh getting knocked to losers.
Yeah, he
Seeing
got.
Spoinkman knocked to losers pretty early as well.
Yeah, that was pretty nuts. I was expecting Farah to make it through, but he did not.
There we go.
Good sweep there. I wonder what Spoinkman seems to want a bulldog more. I think for this.
I mean, it's a good idea.
Yeah.
He can see Oxy just kind of churning that butter.
Yeah.
He already knows what's happening.
Yeah. And he's played enough Jupiters to know it and see it by now. Seems like Mercury should be able to duck the fireball, but it don't look like she really does.
I think he stood up last frame.
Oh, okay.
Very good punish on the lariat. He knows
Yeah.
exactly where the hurt box is there.
Ooh, good
Very
poke.
nice tick throw.
Yeah, that really took him off guard, I'd say. That would have taken me off guard. I'd been like, wait, what? And then before I knew it, I got thrown.
That's kind of how it happens with Mercury. You're just like, all right, I need time to think. And oh, hey, I'm being tossed.
Yeah, you're telling me. I know that feel.
Oh, very nice catch on the lariat there. Oxy trying to take advantage of that upper body invincibility. Empty jump SPD, his favorite tool.
Yep. Takes her all the way to the corner.
Yep, that jump back jab was most definitely an empty jump SPD.
Yeah.
I can tell you that right now.
It was either that or he was going for pillar. Oh, interesting. There's a little bit of dead silence between the two. Oh, wow. Good knockdown. This is Spoinks to win, and he does it.
Yep.
Good
Very
on
solid.
man. Yeah.
It's that classic Spoinkman pressure.
Great effort there by Oxy.
He's getting more comfortable with Jupiter's tools.
Yeah.
I think he needs to get a little more comfortable with their neutral. I
Right.
think he does a lot of sitting around not doing a whole lot.
He doesn't. I mean, you know, the pillar I would say is a little secondary to the spin kick, but he doesn't do this. He needs to do the spin kick or the pillar. He needs to do the pillar.
Yeah, he does need to do the pillar a little bit more.
Yeah.
Most players are using the pillar way too much and in the wrong situations. I think he's not using it enough.
Right. In this
especially
case,
against Mercury.
Yeah, I mean, in this case, it's kind of good that he didn't like. It's not good to do it too much against Mercury, because she'll just walk through it. But still, like maybe once or just to mix it up a little bit, so the opponent can get a read onto you. Because Spoink was starting to get used to Oxy's habits. I mean, tell.
I wasn't even sitting next to him, and I could tell that Oxy was churning the butter.
Yeah.
Every opportunity he got.
Yeah.
And it's very easy for Mercury to stay outside of SPD range and still apply pressure with the tornado. It's very easy.
Definitely.
Obviously, Jupiter point blank range next to you, different story, but
not fun. But I mean, if you're Uranus, then you don't care because you can do the same thing to her. So.
Right.
And let's see. I'm looking at the bracket. Let's see if anybody's moving it along because usually that's my job. So.
Wow, Kalen and Lotus and losers. What is going on here?
Yeah, it's nuts. I think I want those two to fight next.
I do kind of want to see Kalen versus Lotus, but if I'm going to be perfectly honest, I see that going pretty heavily in Kalen's favor.
Yeah, I would too. But
'Cause,
but Lotus is very Lotus has this weird knack to adjust to any fighting game he plays.
Oh, I would agree.
Yeah.
I would absolutely agree. But Yep, Lotus.
Yeah. Oh, you played Lotus already?
You got knocked out by Lotus?
Oh, yeah.
That should have been a stream. Holy man. Okay. He got knocked out by Lotus, so I guess Lotus is in losers finals? Is that what's going on? No. Oh, it's gonna be Spoinkman versus Lotus.
Picking up real quick, man.
Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll go ahead and play Mr. K next. I'll play Mr. K next, and then we're
Wow.
gonna have Spoinkman versus Lotus. That's crazy. Why? That should have been streamed. I mean, I told Kalen he could do a second setup, but that match, man, I definitely wanted to see that one. Oh well.
Wow.
That's nuts.
I was teaching him some
Literally before you came in here,
no,
we were talking.
stuff while he was playing, and then he used it against me.
Yeah.
You
no,
shouldn't
we
have
were,
done that.
We were talking about.
You
I was
should've.
literally just saying before you walked in here, Lotus versus Kalen.
Yeah.
I think that's going to go pretty heavily in Kalen's favor.
Yeah, see, that's the Lotus factor, because Lotus adjusts really quickly to games he plays. That's
Wow.
kind of his shtick. So, yeah, you have to be... I was actually kind of like, trying to... He could be very worrisome. That's just how he is. Oh, did I knock something out?
That's okay.
Okay.
Because I was doing stuff that was working, and then he adapted real quick to that stuff wasn't working anymore.
Would you be down to switch boots with me, Kalen? Because I'm going to fight Steve then, so Spoink can have some rest after
Wow.
that fight. Wow. All right, let me take the TR off.
So speaking of upsets, wow. That was unexpected. Yeah, that was unexpected. After seeing his game versus Pharaoh, I would have thought, yeah, Kalen's got this, but
Oh yeah, because I was teaching him how to play Jupiter. Once he understood that guard cancels were a thing, then he was able to understand that you can guard cancel on the SPD, that you can guard cancel on the Fireball, that you can do this and you can do that.
so you've just created a monster, is what you're saying.
Kind of. Well,
That we're gonna spend all this time practicing.
when we started, he was not aware of any of that, and so I was playing a certain way because you have to play a certain way when you're up against somebody who's not familiar with the game. And then almost like a freak of some kind, you just be
And he's just like, oh yeah, I get how to use guard cancels now.
right. And I did not adapt quickly enough
Oh man.
to what I had created mid-match.
Oh my goodness. Well, I'm sorry for your loss, but I'm genuinely kind of excited because
Well, it'll be interesting.
Lotus
to
is
see.
a very good player of just fighting games in general. He's
Right.
very quick to pick things up. I remember I
can
introduced
tell.
him to Garou. I showed him a couple characters. He was already taking rounds off me.
Mhm. Right, I can tell.
Yeah,
for sure.
like he's no joke.
We'll see how Lotus versus Spunkman goes.
Yeah, I would have loved to see that on stream. You playing Lotus. Oh, someone's playing Dragon Ball. So
Are we doing Mr. K versus?
We are going to do that next.
All right,
yeah, Mr. K and
Drunk Missile.
are we doing you and Mr. K? Or are we doing
Mr. K.
okay.
Winners finals. I don't know why it always says semifinals, but winners.
Okay. We doing Spoinkman and Lotus after?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just so Swimming can get some rest. 'Cause he just played.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, he did just play like yeah. Fair enough. You know, we always are giving Mr. K shit for playing Dragon Ball when the tournament's going on, and then literally 30 seconds after we say it, he's done.
Right.
And then, hey, he's here now.
Well, that works out then.
All right. Mr. K does not have his water ball with him, clearly does not care about hydration. Doing a little RPS for the P1, P2 side. There are glitches that can only be exploited by one side or the other. Alright, looks like we are sticking to player 1, Mr. K, player 2.
Drunk Missile.
Drunk Missile. Drunk Missile sounds like a... Drunk Missile sounds like a special move for like a Russian communist robot character. Come on. Come on. Okay. Took a little while to select the stage there. Alright. Gonna see Mr. K doing Mr. K things. Drunk Missile, seen that before. Guard cancels into the fireball.
Yep. Drunk Missile sticking with Venus. See if we can make some stuff happen here.
But gets anti-air SPD'd for his troubles. By the way, how insane is it that I just used that as a phrase and it actually meant something? Anti-air SPD. This game's great. Oh! Lands on a fireball.
Yeah, you don't.
Eats low kick, low kick.
Anti-air
low
spin
kick.
pile drivers. That's not a thing in any other game that I can think of.
It is in Sailor Moon. Wow, just threw right through it.
Wow.
And here's the infinite.
Is that a cross up in the infinite? Oh,
Take a shot, everybody.
Venus at a very big
Oh.
disadvantage here.
Wow. Wow. Whiffed the slide and still had time to SPD. That was a fast game.
Yep.
And we're still in semifinals, so we're still in 2 out of 3 territory here. Sticking by the same stage. Same
sta-
characters.
Same stage, same characters.
Alright. Very nice backdash into the light kick to check any progress, but he just got crossed up and is eating an infinite.
What can Drunk Missile do here? What is he doing wrong? What can he do?
Not get hit. That's all the advice I got for him.
Right.
Don't let Mr. K hit you.
Right. Very good.
Forward dash is
attacking
right
on
through.
meaty.
Slides
I think
right
he
through
is.
the fireball.
I think he is conditioned to try to attack people as they're waking up with those walk up.
What caused that SPD to whiff, I wonder?
Very good DP. Whoa, that could have been
infinite.
it. And it wasn't.
Just forward dash right through it. This is not a good situation.
That seems to be Drunk Missile's main issue. Is he keeps attempting to hit him on wake up.
Well,
on his
that
wake up.
took less than a minute. Are we doing best 2 out of 3? Or are we doing 3 out of 5?
Mhm.
Isn't that
Semifinals.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah.
And this is where it gets scary. Once you're either forced to block that fireball or guess if it's gonna block or get whiffed.
So he can't jump. He can't see. He's not. See, he's choosing not to do that attacking on wake up thing now.
Wow.
What? He did it again.
Yep. Yep. No way out of that unless he just managed to backdash a
Can't.
couple times through it.
It works really well against me, but not against Uranus.
Mm-hmm. Okay, very nice guard cancel. Didn't hit with the fireball itself, but it got him frame advantage, which was nice. Yep, and straight up just beat the hard kick with that jump heavy punch. Oh! Chases the jump back with a dash forward SPD. And eats a wake up DP. Match point for Mr. K still. If Drunk Missile takes this, he's got a little bit of a ways to go.
Drunk Missile playing very carefully here. It's a good jump in.
I think he's finding. Finding the right spacing and the right situations for that jump heavy punch.
And he's waiting for Mr. K to come into him to start doing those pokes.
Oh, that sweep is so active, but yep, very good.
Right. Yeah, wait for him to come into you.
Mr. K is very smart at.
Very good.
He's very smart at finding the right places to dash in, but he's not always right.
Drunk Missile stays alive.
Puts one on the board.
I'd say that was more of a zoning style.
Mm-hmm. Which is how you have to play against Uranus.
Mr. K contemplating how to play this matchup at this point.
Never count Mr. K out. He'll figure something out. But right now, Drunk Missile seemed to make a good use of Venus's specific tools to make this kind of a difficult challenge. But all it takes is one.
Punished a block DP. One mistake.
All it takes is one. And Mr. K very, very good at capitalizing on that. Oh, very nice whiff punish.
Okay, there we go.
You don't see that move whiff punish very often.
Throwing out more fireballs. More
Manages
fireballs,
to get
more
through.
pokes. Gosh, man, that was very specific timing there.
That's what Mr. K does.
But I think Drunk Missile is playing the right game plan right now. Lots of fireballs, lots of pokes.
People will
Oh, good throw!
chip.
Just needs
So he's gonna play it safe. He's not gonna go for anything too risky.
don't. Problem here is that if he tries to neutral jump over that fireball, he's gonna eat a dash standing hard kick.
Well, as we've seen before, that button is
Oh
no!
You just couldn't.
He would have been better with the neutral jump heavy punch, honestly. And 3-1 Mr. K.
That's. It's hard to maintain a fireball war when you're Venus, because he has to time those flash kicks just right. Perhaps another option would have been the other fireball that she has. I think that would have hit crouching Uranus. I'm not sure.
I very seriously doubt that.
Yes. And Radio Gnome 606 asking if this is every Thursday, and yes it is. We've been doing it every Thursday for about 2 or 3 months now, something like that, for a while now. And although we just got the stream started about 3 weeks ago, this is number 3 right now. We're gonna continue to do the stream so long as we still have people playing Sailor Moon, which hopefully is going to be for a very long time.
I hope so. Again, thank you all for joining us. Moonbase Market, St. Louis, Missouri. Premier spot for fighting games. And even Magic the Gathering in St. Louis, Missouri. In the middle of Soulard, which, by the way, is French for drunkard. I don't know if you knew that.
Ah, that makes sense. Okay.
We got arcade machines. We got games. We even got Smash. We got Magic the Gathering. You can even rent the space out.
We also have Earthbound.
Alright, so how many entrants did we have this week? We had 12
12.
entrants
Hey,
this
not
week.
too bad.
It's not too bad. We've had more, we've had less.
Pretty good number.
So it's I don't know, it's a little slow for us.
Say 12, anywhere between 12 and 15. Pretty usual for our weeklies. We do have a monthly as well. That is Moonbase Markets Apollo. During Apollo, they do other fighting games as well, such as Dragon Ball Z Fighters, Under Night, Smash Brothers, and of course Sailor Moon. And we do have a notable bump in entries during the Apollo tournament. Last month we had 25. Which was pretty insane for Sailor Moon S for the Super Nintendo. We are planning on cultivating a community here for Sailor Moon. Getting t-shirts. Can't wait for those t-shirts. Gonna have Sailor Moon based t-shirts that we can all wear and take with us to various tournaments.
I am excited. I am extremely hyped for those t-shirts. So the logo you are seeing on your screen behind our beautiful Moonbase Market information. Find us on Discord, discord.stlfgc.com, at STLFGC on Twitter, and bit.ly STLFGCFB to find us on our Facebook page.
Yep.
This logo that you see back here, Moonbase Market, it's about to be on a t-shirt. I'm going to get one. I'm excited.
Oh yes, me too.
Right now I believe we are waiting on Lotus. is
Waiting
playing
on
some Under
Lotus.
Knight, I believe.
He's going to be up against Spoinkman.
I'm looking forward to this. Apparently, if he beat you, that's got to be something.
Well, yeah, no, he played very solidly. I think I underestimated him. It's my what do you call it? The hubris.
The hubris of man.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I ain't no literologist, and we got a Spoinkman, we got a Charles. But we don't have a Lotus.
Lotus is coming up next. He learns quick.
Apparently.
He learns quick, and he plays he has very good fundamentals.
He does.
He understands.
I see a skinny white kid with a blue dual shot coming up. That must be him.
He knows spacing. He knows when to throw a fireball, when not to throw a fireball, when to jump, when not to jump.
Again, disappointed in the lack of hydration on screen right now.
He consumes information, processes it within his...
Lotus is a robot. I don't know how he does it. Absolute insanity, this man. I'm excited for this.
We'll see what happens. The main thing to pay attention here is to see just how quickly Lotus can adapt. See?
Yeah, he is. He doesn't have his combos quite yet.
Right. But his
got his
fundamentals are
neutral.
really good.
He does have very good fundamentals. He's okay. No punish, unfortunately, but had the right idea.
See?
and
Good
very,
jump.
Very good,
Good jump.
For a guy who plays all anime, he sure does understand how to play the good old Street Fighters.
Right. And he was telling me that he was essentially playing it like he would play Street Fighter. So I think he has some kind of experience.
Unfortunately, Spoinkman not responded with any sort of anti-airs. There are some guard cancel options you can get after a blocked anti-air that can work out. But right now, Spoinkman is setting up his pressure right now.
Right.
Opting not to go for the fireball, just going for the stand jab. Wondering if he was trying to, really can't bait out a guard cancel with Jupiter, especially if you're in range for a normal, you're in range to get tossed, unfortunately.
Whoa! I think that was supposed to be a
Just do it.
fireball.
Oh, interesting choice. Must have had a read on what he saw there, but an empty jump below, getting another knockdown.
Oh, tried to guard
cancels
cancel.
the SPD, not quite in range.
Not quite the range.
And a very nice punish on the lariat. Wow, that hitbox for that tornado reaches a lot lower than I thought.
Oh, that was a good answer.
Yep,
good
that,
answer.
oh, wow, catching the recovery of it. Very nice. First game goes to Spoinkman. I'm digging the high-quality stereo sound out of the soundtrack here.
Right.
Hearing those toms and the tail end of that.
Very crisp audio quality on this stream. You can hear each individual tip tune.
Okay. Okay. Very nice.
You understand?
You know, usually new players are not accustomed to the amount of block stun that jump-ins do, and will do that SPD too early and make it whiff, but
Right.
not Lotus.
See, he's,
All right, he probably doesn't have a setup here, but
He's learning.
doesn't scare him at all.
You see, Spoinkman isn't quite sure how to proceed. Because this is a very different person than when he played in the first match.
Yeah, are we sure this is the same Lotus that, all right, I'm pretty sure it's illegal to upload Lotus's firmware mid-tournament. Like, can we get a ref in here?
Right.
I'm pretty sure software updates are between tournaments only.
Right. Hold
Very
on,
nice
Spoinkman running it back.
Oh,
no.
Punish on the guard cancel SPD.
Just remembering
That's
they
just a little bit of unfamiliarity.
Right.
You know, if you're a Jupiter player used to that SPD range, it's just like, oh, of course this is going to work. And fortunately, not always the case with Mercury's fireball.
Oh! Try to jump back, get away from the firewall, but the tornado does go up.
All right. Oh, and a Bad neutral jump. Definitely not what you want to do.
Oh, there we go. That
Oh.
was a good guard cancel.
Okay, he's got a good guard cancel. Not a punish, but he does at least get to kind of... Oh!
Oh, whoa! You was in range.
Lotus don't care. Very good jump in. Again, just blocking these jump ins. He's got to find his anti-air somewhere, even if it's just a lucky guard cancel. I think there's
he's in
one...
trouble.
Oh, yeah. There's one improvement Spoinkman can use to his game is he needs to guard cancel Tornado a lot more than he is. Probably walking in hoping to bait out
Oh
the
my
Tornado.
God! No! Is this gonna be it? No! Come on!
Oh! Very, very nice. 2-0 Spoinkman, but
That's it.
you know, that was a 2-0, but that
That
felt
was,
like a 2-1. That felt like a 2-1.
That was earned, I think.
Yeah, that... He went off the stage, he didn't even bring his hitbox with him. He's sweating from that one.
Right.
I would be. That's...
Yeah, no, it's a tricky guy to play against for sure.
Yeah, can we get an official here? I'm pretty sure we're not allowed to swap out chips on Lotus mid-tournament. I think
Right.
I think someone ran a firmware update on him.
Mhm.
Maybe put in I think someone maybe put some more memory in there.
But Spunkman was able to adapt to the newly upgraded Lotus
To the newly upgraded Lotus.
to take the second match.
You know, Lotus is out of the tournament. We're gonna call it for this time, but we're gonna have a serious talk with him about doing mid-tournament upgrades.
Right. Yeah, it's something.
Mid-tournament hardware, software upgrades. If you are a robot and you are playing down here, just know we have a strict rule on upgrading mid-tournament.
So with that, are we now waiting on Mr. K versus Drunk Missile?
I think so. No, we are waiting on Drunk Missile versus Spoink.
Spoinkman. Oh, okay. He was already. That's right.
Is this the best that Spoinkman has ever placed?
Spoinkman placed second on the week that Mr. K wasn't here.
Okay.
Right.
It's like winning NLBC and Dragon Ball when Sonic Fox didn't show up. I'm like, okay, sure. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Hook Gang God, and he's gone a long way since his early days.
Okay, we'll see.
All right, we got
What happens
Spoink
here?
versus Drunk Missile.
Drunk Missile has always been a bit of a roadblock for Spunkman. He has never defeated Drunk Missile in tournament,
Okay,
so we'll see
I'm excited.
if today is the day.
Losers. Finals. Okay, starting the round with some quick low short checks.
He's doing a very good job keeping Venus mid-screen. That's where he wants to.
Yeah, very nice control of the space going on here. Oh,
Ooh, man, that's not a good jump.
yeah,
And now he's in the corner. He's in trouble.
Spoinkman does not get good mileage out of those wall jumps.
Whoa, very good fireball. It's a good wake up tornado. If he can just. Oh yes,
Wow,
that's it.
wow, that throw did a lot of damage.
Very impressed by how he was able to jump over that fireball. That was close.
I thought he got hit.
That was a good guard cancel. Yes.
Ooh,
Trick Missile going back to his walk-up sweeps.
oh, not a favorable trade there. This is the matchup of Fireball Corner Okazumi. Spoinkman play a little more of the zoning game. He's kind of playing in Venus's range, which is that, you know, close mid-range.
Right. I like
And
that.
yeah, Mercury can be strong there, but I want to see some bubbles. So I think that's where he's going to excel here.
Oh, this is a good position to have Venus in.
Oh,
Oh my
is that
God!
a combo?
I have no idea what happened there.
Well, he ate it meaty. Oh, Spoinkman special, but he makes it happen anyway. By the way, Spoinkman knows about the Spoinkman special.
Nice.
I had to out it to him. I couldn't just keep him in the dark about that.
Well, if you're gonna mock somebody, do it to their face.
I mean, he places better than me every tournament.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's
No disrespect.
just a rib.
Just stop playing on a hitbox. For the love of God. Ooh.
Whoa! Threw him out of a guard cancel. Good use of that wall jump trying to get out of the corner. However, looks like he might be back into the corner.
Yeah, even if he gets out of the corner, it's pretty easy to chase it down.
Whoa! That was a good canceled out the fireballs.
No.
And random
Okay.
super. Random super with Mercury is probably not going to work.
Ah, Spoinkman. He's got to find these anti-airs. Even if it's just a guard cancel bird kick, he's gotta find something here. Then again, you know,
Nice.
as soon as I look at
Whoa,
the health
good
bars,
good
he's
back
been you know, it seems like he's been getting a lot of trades in neutral, but they've clearly been all in his favor.
Right. Whoa, that was a good way to start the round for sure.
Always is with Mercury. Move a little forward, stand light kick.
Oh no. Fighting real hard to get out of this corner. And he did it.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Drunk missile backdashing out of that jump in. Does not want to deal with the mix-up after. Especially with Mercury's throw range.
Oh man, that would have been an amazing time to use the spinning bird kick.
Yep. He definitely needs to find his anti-airs, because that's killing him right now.
Spinning bird kick, not a great move to be thrown out all the time, but it is
It is a
very
solid anti-air.
solid anti-air, especially on clutch.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If you don't use it too often, your opponent may forget that you have it.
Yeah, it does have a nice low hurt box. And worst case scenario, guard cancel tornado, always a good choice. He's got to find something, even a jump up light kick, something. He's getting eaten alive.
Oh
Spoinkman
man,
has not
seems like the
beaten
major
Ramen in
hole.
tournament before.
The major hole in this game appears to be that bubble spray.
And like I was saying earlier,
Seems like every time Drunk Missile gets the upper hand, it's because of a jumping over a bubble spray.
hey, maybe it was better that he didn't take my advice and start playing the zoning game.
Oh my god!
Yep.
Even when it's off screen, it's still there.
Honestly, I think he'd be better in a lot of these situations just trying to eat the pressure because everybody sees that wall jump coming. Oh. He's gotta find his anti-airs. That's killing him right now. Drunk Missile taking another game very quickly. He's starting to see the cracks in Spoinkman's gameplay right now. Seems unless it's preemptive with the tornado or something, Spoinkman's just not doing a whole lot of anti-airing.
Right.
And you can't do that, especially with a character like Venus who has such good jump normals. Alright, decent wake-up option with Tornado. Oh, would have expected a sweep to whip punish that. Didn't have it, unfortunately.
Whoa!
Okay, incidental anti-air.
That was a good backdash.
Yeah, did a double backdash, try to escape the pressure. Spoinkman chased it down.
Whoa!
But didn't get the combo.
Oh my god.
All right.
Just barely.
Match point for Drunk Missile.
Spoinkman needs to win this to stay alive. Looks like Drunk Missile wants to just end this and is being very aggressive right now.
All right, he actually managed to get the corner with that jump. Very smartly placed.
Very careful with those bubble sprays at close range. Jumped into the flash kick fireball again.
For every one that works, there's another 3 that fail. He's a little more discerning. It
man.
just seems like once he's in the corner, that's his first idea.
Just seems like you can jump in on
Yep.
Spoinkman for free.
All right. 3-1, Drunk Missile.
Spoinkman needs to work on an answer to those jump-ins.
Yeah, for sure. Especially against a character like Venus. Especially when he can control the ground so well with his character. Only way you can make someone respect your ground game is by respecting your anti-airs.
Though, to be fair, Venus is a difficult character to anti-air in general because of that chain.
Yep, that chain is a very, very strong jump-in move.
Oh, man. Because the hurt box for that is so weird. Because the chain isn't part of the hurt box.
Right. Yeah, very strong hitbox. You just got to find a way to try to take his turn back. Either a guard cancel, find a normal, spinning bird kick. Seems to be getting incidental anti-airs and not a whole lot else.
All right. I'm actually going to go grab Charles and have him on commentary because I got to head out of here.
All right.
All right, everybody have a good night.
Thank you for joining us. Want me to put your stuff backstage as usual?
Yes, please.
All right. That was Kalen, everybody. Helping provide the video setup here. Very great guy. Very helpful. Once again, thank you for joining us here at Moonbase Market, St. Louis, Missouri. The premier spot for Magic the Gathering, fighting games, and a generally great place to be. Great place to host your events. Right now we got some arcade cabinets here. We got Marvel 2 on Real Naomi hardware. We have got a Real Neo Geo MVS with KOF 98. We have got Dodonpachi Daiojo. We've even got X-Men vs. Street Fighter. Got a couple MAME cabs. We got all sorts of setups out here. Most importantly, we got Sailor Moon. Moonbase Market. There's the address. If you're in the St. Louis area and you are here on a Thursday, or lucky enough to be around here for one of our monthly tournaments, dubbed Apollo, come on down. If you want to get in touch with the St. Louis fighting game community, find us on Discord, discord.stlfgc.com. Find us on Twitter, @STLFGC, and if you want to follow us on Facebook, bit.ly/STLFGCFB. We also got a nice little bar here, Earthbound Satellite. Got some good local brews. We got all your favorites right next to the event space. Get your drink on, have a good time, meet some good people, play some good games. But right now, we have got grand finals. We have Mr. K vs. Drunk Missile. And right now, they are playing rock, paper, scissors to find out who can be on what side.
Because no one else was wearing it right.
That is exactly right.
Okay.
All right. I have not spoken to you all day.
I haven't spoken to you either all day. You've just been in here the entire time, haven't you?
Yeah, I was left out of the brackets, so I've been cooped up in here. Hasn't been too warm, which is kind of surprising considering I got my my latte here. But what are we doing talking about my coffee? We have seen this matchup in grand finals time and time again, and I don't get any less excited every time it happens. And Drunk Missile doing the right thing and picking his first love, Sailor Venus.
Now he just has to get past the demon that is Uranus.
Seems to be doing a good job all right, as long as he doesn't eat an SPD here. Luckily, Venus is able to control that space in front of her without staying in SPD range. Right now, he's doing a very good job keeping her in the corner. I'll tell you what. I can't think of a person who wants that tiara harder than Drunk Missile, and it shows right now.
Oh, yeah.
All right, this is where Steve really shines.
Didn't
Once he
punish
gets that
the DP.
fireball off. Oh, there it is. You don't see a raw forward dash from Steve often, but when he does do it, he picks his battles very carefully. And that is one thing that has been...
chip range right now, though.
Absolutely. Well, that chipping out Uranus is easier said than done.
Oh. Steve just recoiling back at the end of that.
That's what happens. This is where it gets scary against Uranus once she gets to set up that fireball. You have to guess whether it's going to connect or not. You have to guess when the dash is coming afterwards. All of your guard cancel options are suspect at that point.
Yeah, you don't know if you're actually going to guard on wake up or not even.
All right.
Uranus in chip range again. This
Drunk
time,
Missile choosing to keep it safe.
This time he has a much more commanding life lead than he had last time.
But
But
well,
it's all
doesn't
gone
matter.
already. Mr. K taking the first game.
Mr. K doing what Mr. K do. Clutching it out 2 rounds in a row there. Where it seemed like defeat was imminent. And all it took was 1 moment. 1 forward dash. And it was all over. Game 2.
Oh.
Very good jump in and
Love
manages
me
the
chain.
combo off of it. Very good wake up forward dash SPD to beat the pressure.
Her forward dash.
Grab and a nice cross up jump light punch.
It's something has to be really careful about because her forward dash is invuln on wake up. I
It's
remember
not nearly as invuln as the back dash, but it has enough to make it scary.
I remember last week he was playing Jupiter against Mr. K's Uranus and
Oh
he
no!
killed him.
I thought that would have been a punish, but Mr. K knows. It does not matter if he's in the middle of a combo. He is SPDing in the middle of every hit.
Oh wow.
Yep, all of your guard cancel options are not guaranteed after blocking that meaty. Backdash is one way to get out of it, but as we see, he can chase that down too. Very quick second game to Mr. K. Much faster than the first.
Still sticking with Venus, so
I agree. I think if he has any chance, he's going to be sticking with Venus. It's the character he has the most comfort with. I think Jupiter can win this matchup much better than Venus, but I think that's very theoretical. I don't think Drunk Missile's Jupiter in particular is strong enough.
DP's to stop the forward dash. I remember last week he played Jupiter against Steve's Uranus.
Wow.
But every time he went for the Coconut Oki, he would just forward dash out of it every time. And I don't think Drunk Missile had a response for that then.
It is possible to lock her down. You just can't do it. You can't do it mid-screen.
SPDs.
Oh, first hit of a DP traded. Still get out of the situation, which is really all you can hope for when you're point blank against Uranus.
Punishes
Very
the SPD
good.
attempt.
Very good punish. Always scary having to block that fireball. Drunk Missile making the best of it. But gets tick throwed into another SPD, and it's do or die here. Apparently it's die.
Now Mr. K's on set
He's on
point.
match point. He's on tournament point.
Didn't quite get the combo off the aerial Love Me chain, but didn't get punished for it.
Very good combo on the forward dash.
Forward dashes past the fireball.
Yep. You can just move right past it on startup. And just to make that cross up whiff, and SPD's drunk for his trouble.
But they're both in super range in terms of health now, I believe.
Oh, for sure. Oh, man. All right.
Drunk Missile takes his first game.
Gets on the board. He's not letting Steve clutch it out again. He played that end game a little more aggressive. He was trying to play it passive so he wouldn't get blown up and ended up getting opened up as a result. So he just decided to go in. All right, we are game 4. Very nice, and it even crossed up. Yeah, Sailor Uranus definitely has the... Oh, no.
Punishes the DP with an infinite.
Tournament point for Mr. K.
Once again.
Dash forward SPD. He's very good at finding his moments to forward dash. Interesting. Must have tried to SPD during guard stun.
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh, went for the throw, I think?
I think that's what he was going for. Because I think Drunk Missile knows just about as well as anybody you do not jump in on Steve. Because once he blocks that, you're getting taking a trip to Pound Town.
I thought he was going to land on that fireball.
I thought he was going to land on that fireball and it would have been tournament, but
Oh,
wow.
Took that back from the jaws of death.
Wow. I would have thought he would have landed on that.
He keeps
a
like
kick
barely
throw.
avoiding them.
Oh, gets a guard cancel into the fireball. I think that was an input. I think that was an input error with the side switch. Luckily, Steven
Mr. K ended up dropping
his
the infinite.
All right,
And that's it.
that's tournament. Mr. K takes it again. 3-1. Good stuff to both players. Drunk Missile. Gonna take back that TR one of these days.